Good afternoon. Mal Hyman, I'm a professor of sociology at Coker College. Worked on environmental issues for years. I guess my initiation was Diablo Canyon in California, where they're building a nuclear plant. They built it on an active earthquake fault line, and that was my first environmental arrest. Since moving to South Carolina, I met Leo. We've been working for years. I'll just say a few words about some of the studies in international relations looking at the Pentagon report on climate change 2003, where they were saying that climate change is a greater threat to national security than terrorism. Used to be a threat multiplier, now it's a catalyst for war, according to the Pentagon. The CIA, the DIA, they agree with that analysis. And then there are reports, very, very briefly, they talk about the changing climate impacting northern Syria, which contributed to protests in and around the Aleppo area with a number of farmers desperate and the government not being responsive as a contributing factor to the delegitimizing of the Assad government there. As many of you have read, in southern Sudan, the lack of water, contributing factor as a catalyst to war there. To refresh your recollection, Pakistan, the floods 2010, where a fifth of the country is flooded and the Taliban stepped into the breach. This is a country with 200 nuclear weapons. The Pentagon is mindful of it. It seems to be an area, I would submit, where some of our concerns about climate change can resonate with audiences like Rotary clubs and folks that don't see those connections. Clearly, the country's at a crossroads at this point. Locally, we've got a congressman that, among many, doesn't believe that climate change is grounded in fact. So we have our work cut out for us on this. But as really global citizens, I wanted to make mention of that, to encourage you to include that in your dialogues, to read through the Pentagon report. We can reach out to some different audiences.